Hello everyone. This is Friday, second week in March. I haven't done a video in a while. If I don't keep doing it, I'll forget how. I'm going to post a link on what I think is a really good video that someone I know did about banking. An example that he uses, and he's copyrighted it, so I'm not going to repeat it. He does a really good job. Suppose it's 1850. Suppose you're somewhere out in the Silver State, I think that's called Nevada, and you inherited some money, and you thought you'd go make your fortune out west. And so he goes to this small silver mining town, and he builds him a bank. On one side is the bar, the saloon. On the other side, the sign saying there's a silver mine. And then he pretty much explains how the banking system worked back then. And I'm not an apocalyptic prepper by no means. I think there's too many people in the world, and if Jesus doesn't come to help us, we're all in a mess anyway. But I do read a lot of books about a financial reset, and with them sending out all this paper money in the last few years, I don't know how. I guess it'd be like a Star Trek movie. I used to be a Trekker, still am, but they don't make them like they used to. And I know they had a replicator, and then they had a little stage they could go and do whatever they wanted. But they didn't exchange cash. They didn't really have a financial system. And so, if something was to happen, how would you restart your local community if you didn't have any faith in the paper dollar? If credit card machines didn't work? I know there's be like Texas, there'd be a shakeout for a few days, and everybody'd be panicking in the streets, and then suddenly the lights would come back on, and the plumbers would come out and fix the plumbing and the electricity, and I always wondered about those broken sewer pipes. That's my news update for today. Now, what have I been up to? Looky, looky. This is a storyteller. Bracelet. Thomas Singer. Sterling. I like it. Got it on. Broke my arm once and I got a little knot there, but it's item number one. And at the same time, well, this one has a B on it. This is another storyteller. It's a little heavier. That beautiful work. I remember when I was in junior high and high school, before they gave us our driver's license, and we all tried to outdo ourselves by having the fastest, hottest car up and down Nolan Road. We used to do some metalworking like this, and would put something on it, leave some of the area bare, and apply it with an acid wash. Oh, he's little, but guess what he is? He's a Cocapelli. And I am getting ready. Soon as my bronze or brass sheet comes, I'm going to try to make some. This one's about 1 inch. And that's fertility for agriculture. He's cool. And it's slowly coming together. That's 24 gauge. I'm going to cut it up. You can see I've had it a while. You can see that pencil writing. What other toy did I get today? I should say this week. Now I buy just about everything, if not everything, unless I'm buying from you all, from auction houses. They've been appraised. They have a fair value. They have an asking price. And I have the receipts. There's been some questions recently that I might have been up to some nefarious activities. I was accused by someone in our community. I've got a whole tomato box full of receipts. But these are zirconium. They have little plastic backs on them. They are sterling silver. And I just dropped my stuff. The only disclaimer on this is that do not keep this around children younger than 14. I guess they would. So if anybody is interested in those, they'll come up for an auction at some point. Look how those zirconiums shine. These are silver. Oh my goodness. So I have 4 sets of these. They come in different sizes. Sterling silver zirconium. And then these are new. Look at that, sterling silver. And it is marked. I only have my ruler. Can almost eyeball them and say that was 2 1/4. So these are a little bit smaller. You can still see the auction number on them. It's got black onyx on the end of them. Let's see if my guesstimation. And then this is a nice one. Sterling silver. Bracelet, but it has no clasp on it. Is that right? A bangle is you put your fist through it. And then once again, I hate to sell these little things because when you go to buy them from Rio or somewhere, the wire is really expensive, but we'll see. I'll do an asking price. This is black onyx. I'm going to take this out if you don't mind, if you got a few minutes. I know it's best to do these quick and fast because that thing swivels. Is that cool? And I found this laying on the floor. That's why I hate to run the vacuum cleaner. Don't know what had happened. Alright, so we got that. And then we got these cute little sterling earrings. With some real stones in them. They're only about an inch. So that's what came from. Can't tell you where it came from. I got the receipts, and it's my good friend Elvira. Elvira! I think the tune goes different. Here's a quick shout out. Does anybody have any of these old keys? This, and I think I brought it in here. No, I didn't. I was going to. Oh, well, that's for another show. I found my grandfather's old pocket watch after many, many years. I had an episode of a great tragedy about 10 years ago. And I kind of had a mental shutdown. And it's not anything to be ashamed of. Sometimes your brain just can't take it. You have to go to sleep for a while. But I'm looking for a key like that. And the watch is a hunter's case. Still got the glass in it. It is a wind-up. But I only got one key. And everybody knows in the survival prepper world, 1 is 2 and 2 is 1. Which means if you're looking for something, you're not going to be able to find it when you need it. And this was a score. I guess still a lot of people haven't got the word out. I don't think you'll ever see $35 an ounce gold ever again. Got the gold herringbone chain. Can you see it gold? Brand new. It's not marked on the lobster claw, but it is marked right there. RD. And it's marked on that end too. I guess I could pull that off. I don't know why everybody doesn't buy more gold. It's the one thing that you can always sell, trade, barter. I'm going to be careful with this. I'm not going to force it. I think it needs a little bit bigger bag. So that's brand new. According to law, I'd say that's, if I remember right, it was 14 karat. Made in Italy. Yeah, I paid up for this. But I can't keep them all. I wouldn't be a reseller if I kept everything. And the final item, because I don't want to draw this out, is this new Italian 925 two-tone. Very, very heavy. Now I could rock this. Except I think in a former life I must have been an outlaw and got hung, because I never did like wearing a tie, although I was in the business world. Wore them when I had to. Wore them when I went to church meetings, and was so happy when people just started dressing normal. Although I'm not sure that's the best thing. So, is there any questions, storyteller? What one does I think this one tells? I would say it reads clouds, buffalo, tree, water, domesticated animals. Very nicely done. I might part with one, but I have to keep one. If I ever decided to get hitched again, I guess that would be his and her. This one looks more like an Aztec motif. Definitely southwestern. It shows them gardening, working the soil, praying for rain, weaving. Pretty cool, huh? And once again, I only buy from auction houses now. I was supporting one of our artists. I said I was. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So anyway, folks, that's my video. I'll try to do one next week. But time to shave. See you later. Lord bless you.